Hope everybody is doing well. This is Rick N8SDR. And first off, a very happy new year. Hope it's a healthy and prosperous one for everyone. This video might seem like it's a bashing video, but it's really not. This video is to actually point out something that has become a habit of Expert Electronics, EESDR, Sun SDR, and something that I feel is kind of shady and, I don't know, I guess deceptive of them. I noticed this a few years back, and a lot of people, I pointed it out, made comments about it. A lot of people got hacked off, pissed off at me. So be it. But I'm a person that will say what's on their mind. I can back up things that I say. Vasily, today, December 30th, just proved one of those things that I'm going to show you, where I talked about how deceitful and kind of misleading their business tactics are. And this is going to revolve around a video that both Roman and Vasily did back in September 16th of 2021. That was a live stream on Ham Radio DX with the host of Hayden and Ivan. And Hayden and Ivan, I hope you don't get mad at me about this video, but I just want to point something out to potential buyers of Expert Electronics products, to those that are looking at them. Those that already have them and haven't really experienced what I'm going to show you. I just want to make this very clear of the way that they say they're going to do something. They don't do it. They try to come up with another thing to do to buy time. And then, like I said, Vasily just today says the same thing, almost to the T, regarding full duplex, which the first time he talks about it back on September 16th of 2021, we're talking 2 years ago, roughly. Should have been an easy thing for them to do and have available. And what they said the roadmap was earlier, and actually for the last 8 months or so that was posted on their website about version 3, the full version, a final version of version 3, a non-beta V3 version 1, as they called it. And that failed to happen. And I went on record on a couple forums and some other places saying that wasn't going to happen, guys. That's going to be an April Fool's in December. Again, I pissed off a bunch of people because of that comment, but I was right. Now we have Vasily repeating almost to the damn T the same thing he said back in 2021 regarding full duplex. So let's get over to my other monitor and I'll bring this up. I'm going to get rid of the title or the title screen here. Sorry guys, bear with me a second. Go over here and come on, turn off. There we go. All right. So just so you know, I'm not modifying a video or any other BS. I got accused of attaching a virus in a PDF document that I made and posted on one of the forums, yesterday, kind of pointing out the same pattern, this pattern that Expert has. about, I don't want to use the word lying, but it really, in a way it really is. But they have a very distinctive pattern, over-promising, non-delivering, and then now we have Vasily with, like it says on the shampoo bottle, lather, rinse, repeat, Sorry, this is going to piss off some people, but facts are facts. I'm going to prove them. You won't be able to deny this. This is coming right from Vasily's mouth, one on a live stream and one that he does today. So let's start this video at around 24. Yeah, this ought to be close enough. I want pay very close attention to what Vasily and Roman are talking about with full duplex, okay? Pay extra close attention to Vasily, the words that come out of his mouth at roughly the timestamp 24 minutes and 40 seconds into this video, okay? And tell me if this isn't almost to the damn T what Vasily once again claims and says in today's video that he did and posted December 30th, 2023, after they couldn't reach pushing out the full version of V3. Or even, you know what? Here's the thing. I don't even care if it's a full version. You guys should be questioning, hey, whether it's the full version or not. You said back in 2021, full duplex was not that far behind. It was going to be available soon. I'm not going to put words. You're going to just have to listen to what Vasily says. He comes right out and says that the programmer has a working version of full duplex in 2021. If that's the case, then why in the hell hasn't it been in a beta release? They could be working on it. It could be beta. And then he says the same damn thing today. Sorry, guys. This is a vicious circle with expert that they just, people that consistently lie forget things that they lied about because they're always trying to find a way to do something else. Okay? Here you go.
And implement it in the software, expert to Z3. But first of all, we need to implement it on the firmware level.
In other words, expert to Z3 ready for pre-distortion mode from the beginning. And now we're working with the firmware. And in the firmware, we will put units, blocks, firstly for duplex mode. In duplex mode, we can receive and transmit at the same time signals from air and to air. And after it, we can receive our own signal, which transmitted to the air. And after it, we can analyze it and correct for pre-distortion mode.
Well, Vasily, I can tell you something that I just seen the question from Tony Tedio, who is my great friend. And I have to say that I've got a few friends who are
pay close attention to what he's going to say coming up.
And I'm not going to mention about radios that they're using, but they've been teasing me so much about this pre-distortion. So I was going to say, please, put it in as soon as you can.
From this firmware standpoint, duplex and pre-distortion most likely have the highest demand. So most likely we'll start with them after the release of 1.0 version of expert to Z3. We'll start to work on duplex and pre-distortion.
And you also
and I got the time wrong. Listen right now.
Full duplex mode, it's already tested feature.
Yes.
And we know how it put into the firmware. And just after finishing expert to Z3 main edition, main version 1.0.
Wait a second. What did he say? I'm gonna rewind this just a little bit here. What did Vasily just say right here? This is probably going to be a little too far.
Main edition, main version 1.0.
Let's go back a little bit more. Sorry.
That 3 will start to work on duplex and predistortion.
Pay attention right here, right around here.
Yeah, go,
I can say that full duplex mode is already tested feature,
Yes.
and
Wait a second. Already tested feature, September 16th of 2021, right from Vasily's mouth. You guys heard it. Right from Vasily's mouth, September 16th of 2021. I was off on the timestamp. Sorry, I apologize. It's 20, roughly. Start looking. I mean, if you want to play this yourself, start around the 25-minute mark. That's where they start talking about this full duplex and pre-distortion thing with Ivan. But they have to have full duplex in order for pre-distortion to work. I don't really care about the pre-distortion thing with them. That wasn't something that they advertised on their website and it's still not advertised on their website as far as I know, underneath the radio specs. However, full duplex is. And, you know, the statement, the little asterisk thing on their website says coming in, you know, not supported in V2. Here's the thing. They no longer support V2. So it's, I don't know. This is kind of a weird thing that they got going on here. As far as I'm concerned, it's very misleading. Very misleading. I'm going to play this back just a couple seconds here again. I just want you to, just so you can say it, I'm not changing or putting words in Vasily's mouth. I mean, he actually says, you know, programmer has full duplex working. Let me mute my mic so it doesn't feedback. Sorry, I'm bouncing back between a couple mics here. Okay, hold on.
From this firmware standpoint, duplex and predistortion most likely have the highest demand. So most likely we'll start with them after the release of 1.0 version of Expertiza 3. We'll start to work on duplex and predistortion.
And you also, go, Vasily.
I can say that full duplex mode it's already tested feature,
Yes.
and we know how it put into the firmware. And just after finishing Expertiza 3 main edition, main version 1.0, and after it we will put full duplex mode and start playing with predistortion.
Well, and look, I completely understand.
All right, so that's enough of that video from 21, okay? Here's today's video, streamed 6 hours ago, okay? Today is December 30th, 2023. This video he put up, like I said, 6 hours ago, right here in the title, okay? Right there. I gotta find this exact spot, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm gonna have the mic open while I attempt to do this.
We have a version of firmware with a duplex mode. Is test firmware was created test version of software for testing duplex mode. We should measure all parameters. We should to test it not in radio air, just only with measurement hardware, measurement devices on our table, and after it we can put it to Expertiza 3 software. But main task, as we understand, for us it's for sure remote control, because many noises now in our cities, in our QTHs, and sure we should use in many cases remote control.
Okay, I'm going to play that back here in a minute, but I want to point something else out. In the previous video, Roman and Vasily sitting there tell Ivan that back in 2021, September 16th, in the live video stream, that the main thing that they want to work on is full duplex and pre-distortion. And now you have Vasily, December 30th, 2023, who posted this video 6 hours ago saying that remote control. Jesus. Oh, man, I just see to me, I just have to laugh, and I'm sure it's going to piss people off, but you know what? See, they can't even keep track of what the hell they're doing. Let's play this back again where he says this about full duplex in the firmware, and it's already tested, that they just tested it again. If they tested it again, why in the hell did... I don't understand this. Somebody help these two out. I mean, they're misleading the public. They're misleading potential buyers. This is all a ploy to buy time in hopes that some freaking miracle is going to save them. Oh, man. Let me think. Let's see, they wanted another 4 months roughly before they posted the full version of V3 again. And then I think in this video, I don't think that full duplex and pre-distortion are even in that list. So they advertise a feature, a full duplex, from 1999 that it's coming. Okay? This tells me that comment on the website underneath specifications was false. Because if they stated it was going to be coming in the V3 version, and it's been almost, by the time they add the 4 months to it, it's going to be 5.5 freaking years. Come on, guys. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry. I hate to use the F word there, but it really is. I mean, if you pay attention to this shit is freaking hilarious, and these two are ass clowns. Oh my God. Rewind this again so you can play this back one more time.
Software, but main task, as we understand, measure version of firmware. We stay working under it, and firstly, I want to say was started working for firmware for radios. We have a version of firmware with a duplex mode. Is test firmware was created test version of software for testing duplex mode. We should measure all parameters. We should to test it. Not in radio air, just only with measurement hardware, measurement devices on our table, and after it we...
Wait a second, you're gonna test it? I thought you guys were doing the testing in 2021 according to your video of September 16th. What the hell's going on here? Jesus. Oh, I point this crap out. I have proof, the video proofs here, and I'm the bad guy for bringing this up on one of the Facebook groups, okay? This is a tactic that they have done time and time and time again. Promise or say something, give you a release date, fail to make that happen, ask for more time, and then they'll ask for more time again, most likely come 4 months. I mean, that's kind of the circle, that the pattern that they have here. Again, I think it's in hopes of some miracle, somehow or another, full duplex is going to work. Sorry, guys, not buying it. This whole thing smells like bullshit to me. Man. What was that you said? You got to test this again? Let me make sure I got this right. Sorry, I keep playing this back. This shit's humoring me. I'm about to make a meme out of it and post it. Probably put it on my Facebook page. I don't know. Shit, I'll put it on somewhere. Let me hear this again. And this is almost, like I said, almost to the point of being the same thing that he said back on September 16th of 2021. Yeah, I know, I'm repeating myself. Deal with it.
Not in radio air, just only with to test duplex rated test version. Have a version of firmware with a duplex mode. Is test firmware was created test version of software for testing duplex mode. We should measure all parameters. We should measure. We should to test it. Not in radio air, just only with measurement hardware, measurement devices on our table, and after it we can put it to expert SDR3 software. But main task, as we understand, for us, it's for sure remote control.
All right. You know what? I think I found a perfect place to link this video, and that is inside of his current video. Buyer beware, educate yourself, look at the pros and cons, look at a company's repeated history. You know, there's a reason that companies and certain websites will try to silence or shut you up if you have something to say that's negative. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear the truth, because then they can't sell a product, or, you know, they got to make good on it. You know, in all honesty, guys, I really hope that Expert succeeds. I honestly do. And I told Roman this in some emails, you know, before I dropped them, after I dropped them. I've said it in other comments before. I really want them to succeed. You know, having a couple more players in the radio field with full duplex, and if they ever get pure signal to work, benefits all of us, benefits every single one of us. You have more choices. You have competition. Competition brings further advancements, you know, but don't continuously tell somebody you're going to do something and then not do it. It's the whole boy that cried wolf. This shit's ridiculous. Man up. Either you got it working or you don't have it working, and be honest. Be honest with everybody. If you're honest with everybody and say, look, hey, things didn't go as we planned. Full duplex doesn't work in the way we thought it was going to. Sorry. That, to me, is going to go over a whole hell of a lot better than this stupid game that you're playing. Okay? End of this. You guys all have a fantastic holiday season. Christmas is over. You guys all have a fantastic New Year's. I wish everybody the best, including EE in 2024. 7-3 from N8SDR.